Hi, I am Mrs. Hoyt, the librarian at Laurel Falls Secondary School. Welcome to the ABC CLIO American Government Subscription Database webinar. This webinar will be in 3 sections. First, I'll tell you a little bit about this resource. Second part will focus on the various resources and sections of the database. And lastly, I'll show you some examples of using these resources for your class, as well as ways to make it accessible to all learners. Are you ready? Let's begin. This database is for middle school and older students. It is not recommended for elementary age students due to its advanced content and reading levels. Access to this site is available 24/7 from both school and home, and basically anywhere where internet access is available. In addition to its video and article resources, there is a multitude of topics relating to American government on this site, and it offers more than 13,000 primary and secondary sources, as well as more than 2,500 biographical resources. First, we're going to look at the handout, which was on the attachment to the invitation you received to this webinar. This is the information that you'll use in order to log in to the database and to search around. You can access it in any way you wish. You can just click on the link here to access it directly, or if you're on your phone and you prefer a QR code, this will also get you to the site. Okay. First thing we're going to do is log in. This is the home page. ABC CLIO does daily updates, so you may notice changes from day to day when you log in, or even several times throughout the day, especially on feature stories down here and the perspectives. These often change just based on current events and things that are in the news of that day and that week. Okay. Now we're going to walk through different sections of the database. First, we're going to go to topics. You will see major categories as headings and subcategories within each. You'll notice how these are all live links that lead you to additional resources. Next, we're going to go to perspectives. These are current events such as corporations and campaign spending. A lot of the topics and links on here take you to topics that are great for more critical thinking. Here's a link to birthright citizenship. Again, this is actually a primary source right there. Okay. The next tab is library. And under this tab, you'll be able to search for specific types of resources, such as videos and political cartoons. Videos, political cartoons, and it's as simple as clicking right there. Okay. The next tab, CLIO View. This allows you to look at specific state facts, and you can also compare them to one or multiple number of states. Now we're going to review a few examples of using these resources. Since we're already here in CLIO View, we're going to start here. 8th grade Virginia Standards of Learning, Civics and Economics, number 7, requires students to demonstrate knowledge of government at the state level. For this example, we're going to select states of our own, Virginia, where you just click and add. And one of the states that we border, we'll try North Carolina, add, and then submit. From here, you can choose the categories of topics you would like those facts brought out from. So how about if we do party of governor, party control of the state legislator, and federal spending per capita from 2010, and then click submit. As you can see, the results are shown for each state that was chosen on here. the sources, you never want to forget your sources. You want to click sources, and it'll actually give you the sources where that information came from. Okay. Here in library, now for 12th grade government, the standard number 1 requires students to be able to analyze things such as primary sources and political cartoons. This is a great area in order to find these images and things right here in this database. So we're going to click on images. We're going to look for some political cartoons, okay? And let's just do a search for Congress, which I'm typing in the search box right here. Okay. We'll just click on the first result. Right here is a primary source, okay? You see that? You make sure that you notate. Scroll down a little bit. You can see the MLA citation is right here at the bottom. You can click on View All Citation Styles, in which you can actually choose APA or Chicago as well. We're going to see what else we have. If you want to look for specifically for political cartoons, you'll see in the results that the words cartoon are in the actual title, so you can actually scroll and look for those as well. Let's try this one and see what comes up. Here is a political cartoon dating back to 1900, and its source is from the Library of Congress. Again, you're going to see the citation at the bottom of all of the images that you would find on the ABC CLIO American Government Database. Topics and perspectives function in the same manner for this database. I'm going to choose the filibuster because that's kind of been in the news lately, and it also qualifies for 12th grade government standard number 7, which students are required to learn about. You'll see what comes up first is a key question. These key questions can also relate to potential project-based learning in which a driving question is required. You'll see on the left-hand column, it has all these other different sources that you can click through. Need to know provides you with more information about exactly what the filibuster is. Dilemma actually provides you with debatable information for pros and cons of using that in the classroom. And Doing More provides additional resources for students who may need to, who are more curious or we're looking for additional resources on a specific topic. Now we're going to see how to make this information even so that it's more inclusive. The first item I'm going to show you on this is Translate. You just click on the button that says Translate, and a little pull-down box appears. You want to select your language. You'll see here that 10 different languages are available to choose from. We're going to choose Spanish because that is the largest in our population in our school of a foreign language. Okay. You also notice that if you highlight a sentence, the English version of that sentence does appear for comparative purposes. We're going to reset the translation. Another way to make this, to differentiate this for all of our learners, is this audio.
In the 100-member U.S. Senate, there is a controversial maneuver that allows a minority of senators or even...
Okay, I did stop that there. That was the standard ABC CLIO audio for any articles within its database. Now what you can do is you can click on this gear right here to change the settings. You have the ability to turn the text highlighting on or off. You have highlighting options, sentence only, word only, no highlighting. You can change the colors. You can change the speed of the audio as it is read. And you can also enhance the text visibility. I'm going to turn this on to show you what that is like. What this does is presents the text in a larger font for our students. Okay, So I'm going to click audio. I'm going to hit play again, and you'll see the difference.
In the 100-member U.S. Senate, there is a controversial maneuver that allows a minority of senators or even...
Okay. And if you have a student that requires that, you can show them how to do that. And then when they're done, you can just go, they can just click on Restore Default Settings, and it goes back to the default settings for the ABC Clio database. Lastly, who's going to show you print this document is on every article on this database. It is right here, and it also allows you to choose the citation style that's going to print at the bottom of each page, MLA, APA, or Chicago. Here at our school we use MLA, so I'm going to leave it there. You can email the document and always cite. Again, APA, Chicago, and MLA are all here as your choices, and you do have the ability to export it to EasyBib if you want. I hope you enjoy exploring this database on your own, and as always, please contact me with any questions. This is Mrs. Hoyt, signing off.